and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and this is the final video of the Santa Poinsettia tree stocking, and I'm just showing you the bottom of the tree, which has two pieces. It's got a red piece and a white piece, and there's scalloped, it's like a scalloped outline stitch with beads and sequins. Here is the tree pieces. I already cut them out and put sequins on them, and there are 5 pieces. Oops. And I just kind of layered them just to give you a visual of what they're going to look like when they're done. Each piece is appliqued and stuffed. So let me go do that off camera. Okay, finished tree. It looks so cute. And make sure that when you're making the stocking to not overstuff the tree. It's super easy to overstuff, so less is more in my opinion. I also added these holly leaves down here with the berries as the beads and sequins. And I kind of left the ends of it kind of, loose. And we're going to work on the presents. Here is the first present. It's yellow with green ribbon, and then it has like an outline stitch for the outline of the present with beads and sequins. And then here is the bow that we're going to be putting on top. I'm just going to show you how to fold it. This bow is a little bit different than the other bow I showed you in, I think, the previous video, one of the previous videos. I'll link all my previous videos down in the description box below so you can check out the entire playlist. So the bow goes here, and we're going to attach it with a bead and sequin, and I'm just going to show you how I do that. Grab a beading needle, and I use 2 strands of a similar color to match the color of what we're using, which is green. And I just grabbed a green. It's kind of a darker green because the sequin is kind of a darker green, so I'm matching the sequin. Although it doesn't really matter, it's really up to you. So I'm just positioning it how I want it. And then I just secure it with the sequin and bead. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna double knot that in the back. And then we will be adding the back of the present. So there's a felt piece in the back, and then we are lightly stuffing these presents. And then once they're all put together, then we put them on the stocking with a tack down stitch. So that's what we have so far. And let me just grab. Okay, so we're working with this side. And now we're going to work on this present. So I just already attached this. And here is the second present. And the bow is very similar to the ribbon on an earlier present. I think it was the first tutorial. So if you don't know how to put this together, refer back to the first tutorial. And I'll show you how I do that. If you don't know how to make cording, I have a separate video that I will link up in the cards above, so make sure to check that out. Now it's time for the poinsettia flowers, and I put one together to give you an idea how they're supposed to look. So here's the leaves that go on the back, and then the dark red, and then the lighter red, and they kind of stack on top of each other like this. And then I'm going to take... I'm just picking it up. Okay, and then I'm going to secure it here with a pin so it doesn't move around. And I'm using some pink thread. I think 2 strands of pink thread, and we're going to go along the lines here. We're going to do the pink thread first, and then we'll do the beads and sequins. So this is a straight stitch. So I kind of go from the outside in, and then I go all the way around. So I think that's such a cute contrast with the red, having that pink there. It's just very subtle. And I like to do these flowers in bunches, just so that I have them ready so that when I go and put them on the stocking, that they're all ready to go. Okay, so I'm just going to go all the way around here. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel. It's totally free, and I do awesome tutorials like this all the time, and I try really hard to show kits that you guys want to see. So I love feedback, and I try to answer every comment that's relevant to my content. So leave a comment down below if you have anything you want to contribute. That's amazing. I try and make a list of all the kits that you guys want me to do. So I do have a list going. Depending on the availability, I will try to get them, recorded. So, all right, this one is pretty good. And we are saving the beads and sequins for last. Okay, so now it's time to put these onto the tree, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So, I'm just grabbing some beads and sequins, and I'm just securing each flower with the beads and sequins only. That's it. So these are gold. So I'm using gold thread, 2 strands of gold thread and gold sequin and a clear bead on top, and each flower has 3 beads on them. And I absolutely love the colors on this. So Christmassy and festive. Love it. I think they have a Poinsettia pillow kit, if I remember correctly. I haven't made that one yet. I might make that one. I think, they also have poinsettia ornaments that go with this that I also made. If you want to check out that tutorial, I'll leave it down in the description box so you guys can watch that video. That particular kit is all sequins. It's so pretty when it's all done, and I gave them as a gift for family members, and they were just blown away with how beautiful it was. And and they're not that hard to put together, to be honest. I had so much fun stacking sequins. That was actually the first time I did stacking sequins, so check out that video. And yeah, it was just super fun. I've been wanting to do an all sequin kit for a long time, and I finally was able to do one, and I loved it. I will definitely do another one. So if you have any kits that you want me to do, please leave a comment down below. I will take note and hopefully make a tutorial for you guys. So I always double knot in the back, and I'm going to do the rest of these off camera because they take a while. So I just wanted to show you at least one so you know how to do it. And so far they look so cute. So all right, here we are with the finished tree. Beautiful. Oh, I love the poinsettia flowers. And I went ahead and put a poinsettia flower on his hand because he's holding one, and one on his bag. Beautiful. And I added the holly leaves up here, and they're just attached with the beads. I didn't actually applicate the leaves on there. And now we're going to have a cording that goes right here. So I went ahead and did a cording. So there's a cording that goes down and around, and then along the cording we're adding leaves to it. So I'm just showing you how they're supposed to look. So I only attached the leaves with the sequins and beads. That's it. So I just kind of went along. You can see in the very back, I just kind of went along and added them one by one. And I spiced up the name tag here, or not the name tag, the tab. So this is the tab that holds up the stocking, and I was like, okay, well, how can I make this a little more festive? So I added an extra strip of green and some sequins, and voila, it turned out so cute. Okay, now we're going to line it. So I already lined it. I cut out the lining with extra felt that I had. I bought extra felt at Joann's to specifically line all my stockings. So I took the back of the stocking that came with the kit and used that as a template pretty much. And so I just did an applique stitch all the way around, and that's how I line them. Okay, and here is the finished back. Same stitch, applique stitch all the way around, and I attached the tab on the back like this. Nice and clean, and it just looks so finished with the lining in there. And I don't bother ironing because they'll be used, so it turned out so good. If you guys liked this stocking, give it a thumbs up. I absolutely loved making this stocking. It turned out so adorable. And my family member is going to love it. She used to hang it up, hopefully this Christmas, so very cute. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next tutorial. Bye.